What's up, lovers of whiskey and watchers of YouTube? I am the Malt activist, and today we are blind tasting not one, not two, but three different Taliskers. What's up? So I've been a big fan of Talisker since, I don't know, day one, and it's sad that we've only done one review of the Talisker on this channel, and I think that's the Talisker 25. So I picked up this triple gift pack, which is quite cool. It has the core range in it. So it has the Talisker 10, the Distillers edition, and the 57 North. But I thought, hey man, what's the point of just drinking them and reviewing them? I said, let's do a blind tasting and see which one I really like. So this is what happened. We have with us the 10-year-old. Nice. We have with us the Distillers edition. Nice. And we have with us the 57 North. Now, what I did was I got my special assistant, who I cannot show on screen due to legal reasons, to go outside in the room, in a different room, and pour 3 glasses for me without my knowledge. And then what we did was, it's very simple. I'll show you how I have them here in front of me. There you go. Do you see that? Yeah, so I have 3 glasses on 3 different colors. I have a pink, orange, and yellow, completely randomized. I have absolutely no clue which one is which. And what she's done is, once she filled up the glasses, she took a picture of each bottle on its corresponding color and sent me a picture. Now, I have not seen that picture, I promise you. Okay, in any case, this video is not about whether or not I can decipher one whiskey from the other, which I assure you I will most probably be unable to. But it's basically just a non-biased way of me reviewing 3 whiskeys off the core range from one distillery. I love all 3 of them. I think, these are my predictions, I think I should be able to tell the 57 North apart from the other 2, because the 57 North is basically 57 percentage alcohol by volume, so it's definitely a lot more stronger. The Distillers edition is a double maturation. It's refill bourbon casks finished off in Amoroso sherry. So maybe I can tell what that one is, maybe by the color, I don't know. And finally, the Talisker 10, which is the classic matured in refill American oak. So there you have it. So I'll go from left to right, which is pink, then orange, and then yellow, and then see which one I like best. And then at the end of it, I will make my prediction. If they're correct, that's bonus points for me. If they're not, well, I never really set expectations high anyway. Okay, so yes, without much further ado, let's go to whiskey number 1. Okay, this is whiskey number 1. That's what the color looks like. I'm not. Oh, I see a bit of debris in there. Wow, quite strong, quite briny. Green olives, fishnet. Ooh, some red fruits in there, very faint red fruits. I get a hint of red licorice, which is a very Lagavulin and a Lefroy flavor profile. Not very. I don't think it's very common in Talisker. But here we are, where there's a slight sweetness as well, like a lemon tart. Touch of oak, dusty warehouse. I think I know what this is. I think I can tell. I don't think this has a sherry influence, though I haven't tasted the other one or knows the other one, so I'm not 100% sure. But so I'm not going to focus on which whiskey is which. I'm just going to focus on which whiskey I like the most. So far, this has a lovely nose. It has a Talisker nose. It has a very refilled bourbon nose, but it's really hitting me in my olfactory senses. It's really hitting me hard, which makes me think that this might be the 57 North. I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Strong alcohol burn right up here. Singed my nostrils. Watch me be wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Wouldn't that be more? It's more fun if you're wrong, right? That makes it more fun. I hate being right. Right means predictable. Wrong means adventure, conflict, drama. Haha. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do? I think I should have already done it. Is I will name the whiskey on screen. Okay, so you know what I'm nosing, but I won't know what I'm nosing. So I'll put the color code right next to it, and then I will put the name of the whiskey that I'm drinking, right? Or name of the expression that I'm drinking. So you know what I'm tasting, but I don't. The magic of editing. Okay, I like the nose. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think if I take a big fat sip, I'll know. Oh, yes. Briny but sweet with a vanilla and a custard and caramel, salted caramel. I think we know what this one is. Massive finish, lots of white and black pepper. Wow. I mean, okay, it shouldn't take a genius to figure out what whiskey this is, knowing what box it came out of from. So for me, this is the 57 North, and I think it's really because of this really high alcohol that hit my mouth and then went down my palate and is now sitting in my chest, down in my gut, sending up like flammable fumes. Like, I swear right now, if I light a lighter and on it, fire. I promise you. So, but do I like it? Yes, I do like it. I love it, actually. It's one of my favorite drams. I am going to, because I suspect this is the 57 North, I'm going to drop a little bit of water. Yeah. I'm going to drop a little bit of water in it. Give it a little swirl. Yeah, the nose is mellowed out quite nicely. It's become sweeter. Yes, very nice, very palatable. Definitely the 57 North, if this is the 57 North. And I really hope it isn't, by the way. I really hope it isn't. Because I want you to see the charlatan that is me, right? I want you to see me for the charlatan that I am. So, but yes, if it is the 57 North, then, you know, it does really well with a few drops of water. And I really like it. I'm going to give this a B. I'm going to give this a B. I think B is an above average ranking, and I think B is a good score for a good whiskey. So my whiskey number 1 from the pink slot, I predict is the 57 North, and to that I give a B. We're now doing whiskey number 2. That's what it looks like. I'm not 100% sure what Talisker color their whiskeys. I think they do, so I guess trying to decipher it on the basis of color is kind of immaterial, but I could be wrong. Last I heard, I think they did. Very Diageo thing to do, I think. But anyway, so we have here whiskey number 2. Smells much sweeter, much more fruitier. A little nutty, a little chocolatey. A little musty. A touch of funk. Cue and funky bass line. A touch of funk. Black salt. And that red licorice / iodine in here as well. So yeah, that's very maritime peat, and you would expect that from Talisker as you would from Laphroaig and Lagavulin itself, but more Laphroaig, I think. You know, they're not very far from each other, the Isle of Skye and Islay. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they share very similar characteristics or soil composition, which makes up their peat, and hence I'm getting a very sort of similar peatiness that I would expect from Laphroaig as I'm finding in this Talisker. I think you know what I'm leaning towards, you know, given the chocolate, given the fruits. A hint of red berries as well. So I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the Distillers Edition Talisker, finished off in Amoroso sherry cask. And I'm just going to look at the ABV on this, if you don't mind. It's no cheating. 45.8, as well as I think the 10 is also a 45. Yeah, the 10 is also the 40 at 45.8%. So yeah, I think this is the Distillers Edition. I smell the sherry sweetness in this. Please, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. It would make for so much of a better video instead of being correct. So I really hope I'm wrong. Hey. But I think, because I get that little funkiness, which is unmistakably sherry. So I'm going to say this is the Distillers Edition. But let us drink. Chin chin. Oh. Woo. Lots of oily black pepper at the end. Wow. Fills up your, oh my God, fills up your palate and your mouth with those pinging, oily black peppers. But that salted caramel, that milk and dark chocolate, red fruit, wild berries. Oh, wow. Did I say black salt? I don't know if I did. But definitely peppers, black and white peppers. I know I said that. Husk, you know, sort of an oaky huskiness to it. And a very, very, very faint wisp of smoke. So not very, very smoky, these whiskeys, but definitely you can tell the peat in them. Wow. I'm not going to put any water in this. Yeah. So certainly much sweeter. Much sweeter than the first one. And because it's sweeter, I'm going to guess that this is the Distillers Edition. This is the one on the orange spot. I'm going to guess this is the Distillers Edition, which has been finished off in Amoroso sherry casks. Do I like it? I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think the Amoroso sherry brings that extra edge to it. So I definitely like it better than the first one. And if this is the Distillers Edition, I'm going to give this a B+. Okay, Please let me be wrong. And now, last but not the least, the one on the yellow spot is this dram. Which, if we go by process of elimination, should be the 10. Yes, very briny, very salty, almost an identical flavor profile as the first one. I won't say as the 57 North, but as the first one, which I think is the 57 North. Very lemony, very salty, very briny, fish nets, touch of smoke. There's a very, very, very mild sweetness to this as well, like a warm lemon sweetness, like lemon drops. Funnily enough, I don't get that red fruit lozenge or iodine in this as much as I did in the first one. Maybe it's the alcohol strength, I don't know. But to me, if I was to hazard the guess, I think this is the 10-year-old. Overall, I think this is a good nose. It's Talisker 10 holds a special place in my heart. It's one of the first whiskeys I bought, and I fell in love with whiskeys because of Talisker 10. So I think I can recognize this from a mile away. Please let me be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But again, great nose. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Definitely, it's a lower strength whiskey. So I think I'm correct. I hope I'm wrong. But there's a sweetness to it that's not found in the first one, which is I think is the 57 North, and I think that's because of the high level of alcohol in it. But the 10 with the lower alcohol level, which I'm hoping this is the 10, allows a lot more of the sweetness to come through. So, again, I have the similar vanilla and caramel and the salted caramel and a custard with lots of lemon and a hint of smoke with, black and white peppers, which I think is the distillery sort of signature flavor profile. But I think at a lower strength, and of course I think the 57 North is obviously a younger whiskey, and the 10 is an older one, so I think it's a little more rounded off, and at a lower strength I think it's more balanced and lets the flavors through. Yes, I like this as much as I like the second one. I think it's a good whiskey, but I think there's some level of nuance missing from this that I find in the Distillers edition. So I'm also going to give this a B. Right? So my yellow spot whiskey is a B. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. I don't know which one is which. I'm dying to find out. Here are my predictions. The first one on the pink spot is the 57 North. The second one on the orange spot is the Distillers edition, and the third one on the yellow spot is the 10-year-old. Okay, moment of truth. I'm opening my phone now. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. I haven't seen it yet. You and I both see it at once. I don't know, what does that say? Oh my god. Oh my god. I got them all wrong. Oh. Holy sh... I cannot believe this. Man, I thought I was oh my god, I thought I was such an expert. This is the final. This is the final. Can you see that? I got them all wrong. How can I get them all wrong? I thought I was such an expert. So I thought the 10-year-old is the 57 North. I thought the 57 North is the Distillers edition. Now I can taste the alcohol. And I thought the Distillers edition is the 10-year-old. I am a charlatan. I don't, I'm going to have to double check this. You know what? I have to, but let me check. Let me check with my assistant whether we're not, just to be 100% sure.
Yeah.
Hi, can you check one thing for me? The picture that you sent me, you sent it to me after we did all the swapping.
Yes.
So it wasn't like you took a picture before and then you did the swapping.
No. I did the swapping and then the picture.
So you did the swapping first, and then when we agreed what they were, then you sent me the picture.
Yes.
And then you swapped them correctly as well. Like when you were swapping the orange to the yellow, you swapped the orange to the yellow.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, cool. Because I got all of them wrong. That's why I'm asking.
Great. Okay, bye.
I have I have no words to say other than I am an absolute idiot. Well, I wished I was wrong, and that way, and you know what? They say careful what you wish for. So I got it wrong. I got all of them wrong. So there you have it. There you have it. This wonderful, wonderful experiment that I wanted to conduct is finally complete. And like I said, it wasn't about guessing which whiskey it is. It was about me liking a particular whiskey. So the orange spot, which I now know is the 57 North, has a B+. The other two are B. And that kind of also confirms my beliefs, because I really love the 57 North, and I was surprised that I didn't like it as much, or as I thought that I didn't like it as much. And that's it. I will not be making any more videos because you should be hearing from an expert and not from an idiot like me. And please consider this please consider this my official apology and retirement from whiskey reviews. This is so embarrassing. Well, a promise is a promise. You can't say that there's no integrity on this channel, and I think that's the most important thing. So, wow. There you have it. But, okay, you know what you can do in the meantime? You can join our subscriber giveaway, where I'm giving away four bottles of the Arran Quarter Cask, which is my whiskey of the year 2021 at 2,000 subscribers. So if you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe now, because the moment we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick 4 winners and home deliver to them a bottle of the Arran Quarter Cask. And on top of that, I will shave up my mustache. Yes, you will get to see my upper lip. So there you go. There you go. The cards are on the table. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for this rather embarrassing video. I'm the Malt Activist. Until next time, peace.